Welcome to the Heart of Writing. I'm John Edward Nickerson, an author and writing coach, and this is the podcast where we explore the craft of storytelling and the writer's journey. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Today, I want to talk about something I think we all need a reminder of. Starting small doesn't mean you're invisible, and staying steady builds trust. When I first started writing over 14 years ago, I had a very small base. I relied on a free blogging platform, and my viewership was very limited. But that did not keep me from writing. I learned how to steadily write and upload articles on a consistent basis, and I began to share my work on social media. At the time, I didn't know much about writing groups or how to develop a presence online through YouTube and the other websites that writers use. As I developed my writing craft, I eventually switched to a paid website, gained more followers, and slowly expanded my reach. I think that many times we get caught up in the idea that in order to be successful writers, we need to make a big dramatic change to our writing. We need a bigger platform or better tools to make our message stand out. But that's not true. Sure, we could get a different platform, upgrade our website plans, and even try to join as many writing groups as we can find. Believe me, I've done all of that many times. But even with a better website, more writing groups to post in, and maybe better tech to help us with our writing, what really brings us success is consistently showing up day after day, month after month, and writing. That's it. There isn't a big secret to it. As Scripture says, don't despise the day of small beginnings. Many podcasters, writers, and founders of successful companies started small. They had a vision, they had a voice, and they kept pursuing their calling. Small beginnings and even small gains aren't insignificant. They're sustainable. If you imagine your career as an author and map out everything you do to share your work, it can feel overwhelming. Between podcasting, website design, book writing, blogging, and the daily requirements of life outside of writing, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But life doesn't have to feel overwhelming. In fact, that kind of life is unsustainable and will lead to burnout. We aren't in a race to finish the most amount of tasks in a day. Instead of trying to fit everything into your day and feeling burned out at the end, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to make my writing better? What's one thing I can do to expand my reach? Maybe it's joining one group, not 10 groups or 5. Just one group. Share one post from your website. Tell one person you see today about your website. These small steps are manageable for writers. You don't have to do everything all at once. Some podcasters have an entire team working to help them shine, while others do everything solo. Whatever your style and situation is, make sure you are being kind to yourself while you pursue your vision. As we wrap this episode up, I would like to encourage you to celebrate your progress. Don't despise small beginnings. Don't get discouraged if your progress looks quiet or ordinary. Those little steps are powerful. You're building something that will last. Remember, starting small keeps you from getting overwhelmed. Staying steady ensures you'll get where you want to go. Together, they're unstoppable. Thanks for joining me today. If this encouraged you, share it with someone who might need the reminder that small and steady is the way forward. And as always, keep showing up. You're doing better than you think. Thanks for listening to The Heart of Writing. If you'd like more articles, resources, and inspiration, visit me at wearewisethinkers.com. Until next time, keep writing from the heart.